This is Nimishosh of Soul's Delight, and I already did a version of this that's incredibly long, so I'm going to do a way shorter version of what I have to say about this subject. Antoine Lawerence basically critiqued me on beating the stank out of Moxley Mayhem for about 10 minutes and made the comment, spoiler alert, that's not how heroes act. Well, Antoine Lawerence, what I want you to do is I want you to watch some old superhero cartoons. You know, something like, I don't know, the Justice League, you know, Super Friends, things of that nature. You'll find that there is very little instance of any side, hero or villain, standing back and having two of the combatants fight 1v1 without any soda or any supercharge. If you want to look at a real life instance when a police is breaking down a drug dealer's door, it's not going to be one cop with one gun versus one crook with one gun. It's going to be about a squad of SWAT versus however many drug dealers are in the house at any given time. Swarm tactics. When you look at war, you don't have, you know, one warrior going up against one other warrior in both sides of faction. No, you bring armies. Now, what you seem to misunderstand is this game is not a 1v1 arena type game. Otherwise it'd be, you know, Marvel vs. Cap. No, this is an MMO. An MMORPG. And the RPG stands for role-playing game. You know what the MMO stands for. So with that, this is a motherfucking war. This is not a I slap you, you slap me back type bullshit. That's what Care Bears think. That's what Scrubs think. That's what freemium cattle think. Shouts out to the freemium cattle, the league that Antoine Lawerence belongs to apparently. This is a war. Heroes versus villains, and it gets a little murky inside the PvP arena with Task Force X and the Suicide Squad. Shouts out to Amanda Waller and her flat top. It's tight, bitch. It's tight. But since it's a war, you use any means necessary to achieve the goal that you must achieve. We wanted to make Moxley Mayhem cry more, and that's what we did. All 5 of us stomped the dog shit out of him, because me personally stomping the dog shit out of him 12-1 that one time, you know, listening to the scrub ass advice and fighting this dude without any soda or supercharge when he soda and supercharged me. You know what I'm saying? The other 12 times I beat his ass, there was about 6 or 7 times where I didn't use a soda, didn't use a supercharge, and I have witnesses on that. Not that I really give a hot damn about your opinion. I beat villains for my own satisfaction, not to please anybody else. So, with that said, 12-1, still whooped him. He's still talking. We just decided, hey, we just gonna beat the fuck out of him for about half a goddamn hour. Just, you know, it was a midnight soap party for this dude. We just beat the stank out of him. He was talking shit and he got caught. He swore up and down that he could beat our whole league. And then 5 of us, which is barely 10% of our whole league, beat the stank out of him. And that's what Soul's Delight do. This is a war. This isn't a boxing match. I don't challenge people to a 1v1 duel. I tell them when I catch them, I beat the fuck out of them. And that's what I do, because it is a war. It is not slap your buddy, kiss somebody in the ass bullshit. When you realize that, you will be a lot better combatant. Until then, you leave the real hero work to the heroes. Until then, you get directly off the justice nuts and you go, I don't know, do some T2s or some shit. Go fight Black Adam and Kandak, because that seems to be your skill set. Worried about what the fuck I do with the Soul's Delight. So the next time you fix your mouth to tell me what a hero does, how a hero reacts, too long, didn't listen, read a comic book, watch a cartoon, look at the past heroes and how they did what it do. You know You know what I'm saying? Count how many heroes did all that shit by themselves without moving, flying, running, walking around, using cover, or any other type of tactical advantage. Then you come at me and tell me exactly how a motherfucking hero acts. Until then, you sit your little childish ass down and let the real heroes do what it do. Heroes for life, souls of life for life. We do what it do, and we finish the motherfucking job. And hopefully, we'll do that shit without any Care Bear ass interruptions. Antoine, Lawerence, to your goddamn face. Now feel special, I done made 2 movies about your bitch ass. And I hope the rest of the heroes out there understand that this is a war. This isn't slap your buddy type bullshit. Don't be like Captain Fail and start sucking villain dick, son. You beat a villain ass when you see them. That's what they're on the game for. Villains are not people. Villains are villains. You treat them as such. This is a hero game. It's a hero server. We heroes for life. So is the life for life. We do what it do, and we finish the goddamn job. Now get the fuck out of my goddamn comments. Percy!